Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Guys, Ohio's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is...
They'll send the tight end in motion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Got the first down. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Davis will throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and long here. The snap sets up to throw. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Stepping to the right. Slings it downfield. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Another incompletion on 3rd down, and the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Again, running right, it's Gibson. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It's 3rd and 5. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You'd think they would have had a good... Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just had to get rid of it.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And he is... Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Lofts one high and deep. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback changing the play. They'll move the tight end. Hand off, Gibson working left.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Hits inside. It's Gibson. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
I like the idea of going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
Looking to throw, it's Heward. Rushes on. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
3rd and long coming up. He's looking to throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt hits at the 6. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Makes a connection. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Heward. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Under pressure. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Didn't make him sweat at all. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game.
Oh, a lot of space. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio. They take the lead with the 6. The first. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Play action on 1st down. Moves to his right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after it. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's long. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to pass, it's Heward. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. Oh, he's got some space. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Tough run here. It's Brown. All over him immediately.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop. And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Heward. Got his man in the middle. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. And off Gibson, working left. He's got 99 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Gibson again. Touchdown, Bobcats. They move.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Motion from the wideout. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown. Oh!
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Here's Gibson one more time. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Drops back. It's Heward. Escapes the pressure going right. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Brown running left. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Brown again. Dragged down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And it's no good. And it's